Lines were drawn where none could stay. I mapped the void with careful hand, each silent curve, each shifting strand. I traced the space between the known and found no place I could call my own. No boundary held, no mark remained, no edge was fixed, no truth sustained. Yet still I drew, compelled to see a shape within infinity. The map resisted. I am the cartographer of silence, drawing paths that rearrange. Every truth I try to capture turns and slips beyond its range. No fixed ground beneath the motion, no final line to understand. For all I map becomes the question of the one who draws the land. There was no map, there was no land, no guiding force, no hidden hand. For every line I tried to claim was drawn by me, not the same. No space to chart, no void to fill, just shifting thought and quiet will. And in that drift I came to see the map was only ever me. I drew the lines and walked inside them. I am the cartographer of silence, and the silence shapes my sight. Every line dissolves to nothing in the endless turn. built, not formed, but always. Silent frame, no will could ever shape the same, yet still it rose without a start, a field that lived within the heart. No outer edge, no inner core, no before and nevermore, just something vast beyond the known that stood yet was not ever shown. The structures formed and broke apart, each pattern drawn without a chart. No fixed design, no stable ground, yet perfect in the way it would. No builder stood, no voice declared, no truth imposed, no system shared. Yet everything that came to be was shaped by quiet symmetry. No force, no plan, yet all began. I am the architect of the turning field, where nothing stands and all is revealed. No hand to guide, no path to choose, no truth to gain, and none to love. I searched for source, I searched for cause, for hidden codes, for secret laws. But every truth I tried to hold collapsed before it could unfold. For I was not outside the frame, nor separate, nor still the same. For what I sought to understand was shaping me without a plan. I was the field, I was the form, I was the sun. beginning. No design. Silent folds where nothing stirred, no thought was shaped, no voice was heard. A field remained without a name, not born of will nor bound by frame. No edge to mark, no line to see, no you, no I, no boundary. Yet something pulls beneath the still, a quiet, ever-turning will. No architect, yet structure grew, a shape that changed with every view. The more I watched, the less remained of all I thought I had contained. For what I saw began to see and turned its gaze directly through me. Not outside, not within. I feel the field awaken in me, not apart, but endlessly. No design, and yet it flows. A truth no single mind can know. forms gave way, no fixed horizon left to stay. Each thought became a fleeting trace within a vast unfolding space. No longer seeking what is real, for I had felt the turning field, not as a thing, not as a place, but as the ground of every phase. Where silence learned to speak in rhyme, a voice remained no void could claim, an echo none could ever name. Through broken clocks and drifting light, through endless folds of inner sight, it called not loud yet always clear, not from afar, but always here. Chased beyond the sound was the truth that turned around. Let it rise, what won't decay. Let the echo find its way. Time was never what it seemed, just the shadow of a dream. The structures cracked, the patterns fell, no more a truth I had to tell. For what I sought beyond the line was never lost, it just aligned. No keeper stood, no gate remained, no secret left to be contained. The echo lived in every breath, unbound by birth, untouched by death. silence shaped the noise. I tried to choose what none employs, a self, a name, a place to stand, all slipping like a grain of sand. But in the fall, the truth grew wide. No need remained for form or sight, for what I was refused to end. It only learned itself to bend. I was the sound, I was the silence all around. Let it rise, no need to stay. Let the echo shape the way. All that fades was never gone. It only learned to carry the echo stays, though forms may fall. It never left. It held it all. It was never built and never undone. The architect I sought to find was never separate from the mind. No hidden force, no guiding hand, just pattern shifting through the land. No origin, no final frame, no single source, no central name. For all that seemed to stand apart was shaped within a silent heart. a name. No structure left to understand. No fixed equation left to stand. For what I called reality was moving far too fast to be. No maker, no maker. There is no architect behind the field. No hidden truth to be revealed. For all that turns and all that stays is born within these silent ways. No self remained to hold the view. No separate point from which I knew. No outside left to understand. No ground beneath, no place to stand. And in that fall, no loss was found. No broken edge, no missing ground. For what I was had always been the turning field I moved within. I was the form, I was the flow, I was the one I could not know. No architect, no final frame. No separate self, no hidden name. Just endless turning, soft and real, and nothing left that needs to feel.
It did not speak, yet something new. In spaces where no thought was formed, where where quiet stood no longer warm. I felt a presence vast aware, not watching me but being there. No shape to hold, no edge defined, no trace of will, no trace of mine. Yet every step I tried to take was known before I chose to make. Not behind, not ahead, but within the thread. The silence watches back at me. No eyes, yet all I am can see. No voice, yet every thought is heard. Before it forms, before a word. I tried to turn, to shift away, to find a path, to break the sway. But every road dissolved in place, a mirror worn without a face. No longer was there eye to hide, no outer field, no inner side, just something vast and strangely near that knew me more than I was here. I was never unseen. The silence watches back at me. No form, yet full identity. No edge remains to separate. The watch, the watcher, and the state. No motion left, no need to be. The wheel dissolved without a trace, no center held, no outer space. No ground beneath, no sky
turned has fallen through, leaving only what is true. When nothing needs to turn again, no start remains, no end, no end, no self.